Hello warriors, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Seun Obisesan, and if you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back. Today, I want to talk about the power of social media. The power of social media. What is your truth when it comes to social media? I saw a video. It was about, female exercises or this female pant that when you put it on, they are letting you know that your bum will look a certain way, and or if you do certain exercises, your bum will come out this way. And towards the end of the video, this lady now pulled off the pad she was wearing to make her bum look that certain way. So I was wondering, oh my goodness, a lot of people will look at this and think, oh, it must be the truth. So what is your truth when it comes to social media? Social media can be, majority of things now are in both ways. Something that look bad might have a bit of good in it, and something that you think is so good might have a little bit of the negative side. But the thing is, you focus more on what you're looking at. So what is your truth when it comes to social media? I remember a day I mentioned that in my on my radio show that I did this afternoon. I mentioned that I was on Instagram one day and I was looking at this lovely page with interior design and all. And I was so, I think my husband saw that I was on ease. So it kind of, the way people change things all over the place in their houses and all. Sometimes they might get that as a gift to use for their content. Sometimes they might use it, take a picture with it and take it back. Because we're not talking about, clothing here. We're talking about side table. We're talking about dining tables. How many dining tables, how many side tables are you going to buy within 3 months? So we just need to be very careful. Somebody will say that everybody is rich on social media, and that can be the truth. Having said that, not everybody is faking it on social media. But today, I'm not really talking about the faking side of it. I'm talking about how it makes you feel. Whether the person is speaking their truth or not, how does it make you feel? Now, when you notice that something always triggers the negative side of you, stay away from such things. Maybe there's a channel of a person, or maybe they look a certain way and you want to look that certain way. You're already comparing yourself because you don't know your truth. And social media is dishing out what you should accept as your truth to you. So you are at that junction of, does this look like what I want? Does this person look better than me and all like that? So then you need to stay away. You need to stay away. It is not everybody you come in contact with on social media that you should follow. Sometimes you come in contact with people, of course, they might be grinding for like 10 years or more, and then you're trying to, get yourself started. Let's say singing, for example. They've been singing for a very long time. And you notice this person, they are so good, and you are just getting started. If you want to use them as a motivation, as something, if you want to follow them like a role model, that is good. That is a positive side. They encourage you. But if you're looking at them and every time you get to their page, you feel unease with yourself, you start feeling that comparison kind of attitude towards them. You most time don't realize they've been there for over a decade. You might need to stay away from their page. Yeah, and I'm right. You might need to stay away from their page. It is not what they are doing that's the problem now. It is what you are feeling. So you are not getting your truth from social media. So sometimes as well, you might be thinking of buying a new car or buying something. The moment you're thinking about, oh, my friend, so have this certain car. If that is part of your decision towards buying your own car, or you've seen a couple of cars online and that is where your main, decision is coming from, then that's not good. You don't have any truth in it. Like I have 5 kids. If I'm looking for a car, even if you give me a car as a gift, a 5-seater, it's not really useful for me. The only thing I can do is take the gift, change it back into money, add a little bit money, or maybe not add any bit of money at all, and get what suits me. Now, so if I go online and I start looking at a car, or I start, the way we feel agitated towards other people's things, and I feel, oh my God, it's a Ferrari. Oh my God. I believe Ferrari only have 5 seats, maybe 4. I don't know. but I don't need four. I need 7 seats. 7 seats. We are 7 people in my family. So sometimes when we self-reflect, we will know that we are not getting the truth from social media. So the thing is, when you don't know your truth, social media will be creating virus of lies to you. Now, like I said before, it's not what the person is doing that is the problem. It is what you are receiving that you are trying to focus on. So if I'm saying the truth, if I'm speaking my truth and it's coming to you as a lie, maybe you are not there at that particular stage, then social media is dishing out lies to you. You need to be very careful. And when it comes to comparison, because social media, well, thank goodness, during the lockdown, social media kind of helped us to stay connected because we are on lockdown. So there's a good side to it. There was a video I shared on Instagram one time. It wasn't my video, it was someone else's video, and I just put some, caption on it. It was about two people who are trying to pump water from something that the other person looked like a river, and the other one is a lake. A lake only just have small quantity of water underneath, although none of these two people could see the amount of water they have underneath. Because of the person who have a river, it's a bit deep down. They need to put a lot of effort to get the water into their bucket. But because they are looking at the person who only have a lake and it's just there, they just went pumping for a while and there they have their bucket filled. And this person on the other side who is pumping directly connected to a river got frustrated very quickly. It was this close to the water coming out of that pipe into the bucket, and they left their spot because they saw the other person got a bucket of water and they went over there to pump, and just that bucket of water is what is available for them to pump, and the other person got it. So they left their own track onto another track that's already closed, that is heading nowhere. So sometimes that's how we are as human beings. And we always joke that a lot of us, when we see good things in other people, we want it. But if something happen, we will say, oh, my mates are doing this, oh, my mates are doing that, my peers are achieving this, I should be achieving as well. And if something happens, somebody that's your age mate dies, nobody will say, oh, I think I want to die because someone else is, lost their life. So we need to be very careful. We're not just going to be focusing on what other people have. Focus on your part. Focus on getting better. Focus on getting better for yourself, not for other people, not what the society wants you to look like, not what the society think you should be. So because you have to be very careful about what social media is portraying to us, because it's creating a lot of virus of lies. So what do you want to be? What do you want to be known for? Are you the kind of person that voices here and there, you just hear this, you go, you hear this, you go with the flow, like a sea with leaves, wherever the breeze go, the leaves goes. So you cannot be away ori omi, okonlo, okonbo, okonlo, okonbo. So we need to be very careful. Social media could destroy us if we don't just go in there and take what is important and just flow with it. The moment you go on anybody's page, the moment you see a particular content, and it began to trigger you in a way that you feel some sort of jealousy, envy, you started comparing people, or even sometimes when you notice, maybe it's even somebody you know, but they didn't tell you, you didn't know, you happen to come in contact with their account online, and then you see they just bought a new car, oh, they just bought a new house, oh, and you start feeling that spirit of resentment. There's something going on. There's something going on. You need to go and fix it. You need to go and fix it. And like I said today, for you to know how you feel when you're positive, when you're happy from the inside, that means you understand how you normally will feel when you're not happy, when there is negative vibe around you. So there is no way you can tell me you know how to express your positive vibe if you've never felt any sort of negativity before. So learn how to differentiate. It's all about you. It's all about your mental health. It's all about knowing that this part is of lies. This is not me. Social media will not put me on the path that I will not be me, that I will be building my life, as somebody else. In the long run, there is power in collaboration, there is power in unity, there is power in people coming together. Also, there's a lot of power in individuality. We are powerful by ourselves. And until you understand who you are, you wouldn't know who to collaborate with. So you need to find you. You need to understand you so that you don't get lost or pick the wrong crowd to go into. So social media creating virus of lies in the sense that the lies might be truthful for somebody else, but the truth might be your lie, depending on the phase of, life you are on at that particular time. So, if you're watching up to this moment, I believe you've gained value from this content. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new video. And if you want to share instances, something that happened that makes you feel somebody is doing better than you, or your life is not worth anything, just an example, you can, interact with me in the comment section. Until I come to your screen again, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, warriors.